Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, final matchup, Week 3, Season 21. Last round was a win. We're not going to do a recap because that was shown in the last video. He had attacked before I did. I attacked with like just over an hour and a half left to the end of Grand Arena. It's been a busy week for me. So we're going to jump into this next battle. I'm starting to wonder if we should check where that win streak is at this point. It's been several seasons. Now, my opponent today, Dihran, I have no idea. He is running Jedi Master Luke in Arena with Malevolence in the fleet. When we take a look at the bot, this is the Discord bot, a hot bot from Hot Utils. You can use this on my Discord, or on most guilds have it, or your guild can add it if they don't happen to have it yet. So if we look here, ooh. This is the smallest guild I've ever seen. Like, I would imagine to be in a guild of that size, you're looking at not even a full guild of active players. Alright, moving on. And I'm just a little surprised by that. When I looked at this earlier, I skipped over that and didn't even notice it. Lifetime banners are basically half of mine. No clears. He set a defense, so I already looked at that. But I'll be surprised if he attacks me. I didn't look at enough of his Grand Arena history to see how he would handle that. Top 80 GP is higher than mine, more Zetas, slightly more speed on his greater than Gear 11 characters, fairly even on the Gear 13. He has a way more Gear 12. That's where a lot of that bloat is happening in his roster. But he's still fairly deep overall. A lot of 6-dot mods though, but he is matching me for the most part on count. So not efficient, but not bad on modding. And the tier 12, the 12 tier 4 is where a lot of his gearing is on. Mine's more in the tier 3. Tier 4 is better, but I've just been a little bit more judicious on it. A lot of the characters I have at tier 3 are worthy of moving up and probably will be moved up pretty soon for me. So he has the faster Jedi Master Luke, but no ultimate. Not that it really matters on Jedi Master Luke. The gas doesn't even count, but this is the type of thing that happens when you're in a small guild. Imagine he's the guild leader for this guild, which is why he's sticking with it. Slower speeds on these other characters. He does have a 7-star Watt though, which is pretty surprising. I almost wonder if, and he has both Malevolence and, you know what I think this is? I think this is a guild that's disbanded. Because otherwise there's no way he'd have these ships. I think he's stuck around in the remnants of whatever is this guild. I bet by next week he'll be in a different location. So that is misleading. Let us jump in here and take a look at what has been set. So we're not going to break down my defense. It's basically the same thing that I've been running all 3v3. Taking a look at his defense, it's kind of scattered, but it's not bad, really. So there's questionable synergies or no synergies. Like this Rex team is synergistic, but this JTR one with Watt is a little weird. I mean, GTR is a tank, so she's going to get the tank tech and be taunting, but I was probably going to focus down on her anyway, so that's kind of irrelevant. Rolo here. That's just a weird team. Like, these are weird teams. That's why I probably am going to take up a lot of those tier 3s to tier 4s. I need to increase my GP even more than I did this past week. This is where we're going to spend some more time thinking. We've got Mon Mothma, we got GK lead, we have this Jedi Master Luke team, and again, he has this speed advantage. And then we got Grievous. But not really. Alright, we're just going to go top to bottom. Because there's a couple ways I can go with Jedi Master Luke, and I haven't decided which way I want to handle it. But really, I don't use... It's not necessary to use Shaak Ti really in any other counter. And this is just a nice way to use these characters. Like, obviously, she can take out other teams, but with those other teams, there's other options. With Grievous, there's fewer options, so it just makes sense to use Shaak Ti here. Although, I wonder if my Bad Batch could handle it this time. We know this is probably a safe win. I don't think he's going to be attacking. Based on the clears that he has, the less than 10. I'm targeting Sun Fac just so that we don't trigger the taunt. We actually should be careful with it. Right, there's that massacre, but we're just going to focus on Grievous because Sun Fac can taunt himself though. Fine. Finally watched Suicide Squad. Loved it, but I like James Gunn. It was a really tight script. It was funny. Just what I wanted from it. Alright, now Mon Mothma here. You know what I kind of want to do against GK? Wait. We have that 1 feat. I need to do Rex and Commander Ahsoka and somebody else. But I only need 2 out of 3. So what we're going to do... Because there's no damage. We got Jolie. We've got... Who is that? GK and Ahsoka. The only person really capable of damage is Ahsoka, but she's at gear 12, so she's not actually. So what we can do... Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's any scenario where I would need 5s or somebody to help clean up against Jedi Master. I think we're going to do Jedi Master Luke first, actually. I'm going to do Rex and Ahsoka and 5s up against GK, because that gets me that feat, and because there's no damage here, it's a way to do it. We'll do Mon Mothma first. I've got a bunch of relic bounty hunters now. Yeah, we'll do that. I prefer Jango lead. And then we can target whoever we want. I don't like... The boss lead's just a little bit more... more limited. This is just a terrible comp for Mon Mothma. Like, I'd rather go low gear than use these guys. Like, I know why he's using them. They're relic. I've got the same relics. I'm not going to take him out with Bosk. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I can just do this. And now he won't get revived. Mon Mothma will waste the revive there. When Mon Mothma was first released, this Jango was my first thought for would be the go-to counter. But what I found is, like Cassian, when Cassian is on the Mon Mothma teams, he really messes up Jango because it's difficult to get the contract off. Because not Cassian, Chirrut, because Chirrut throws up the tenacity up. We gotta get this contract off. Can you guys land a debuff? There we go, finally. Why is this taking so long? Can't believe how long it took to get a debuff to just stay for a turn. I'm probably forgetting something in the kit. Arf. See, I'm going to have speed advantage when it comes to Luke and Hermit Yoda. He's got the slow modded Jedi Knight Luke, which that's more if you want to do Jedi Knight Luke lead, because that functions with how Jedi Knight Luke, his leadership slows everybody down. It's a non-factor here, so I'm wondering with, although Luke is going to go second, that I might have the speed of, you know what, I should check where his Hermit Yoda is. I shouldn't just assume this, because his mods aren't bad. 313. Yeah, I've got the mod advantage with everybody else. I'm gonna hope that gives me an advantage. I don't think the ultimate is gonna come into play, but at least I've got the option for it. He doesn't. These 3v3 battles usually don't last long enough. The AI is also going to be messing up some of these turns. He's taking a lot of turns right now doing the inherited teachings. Let's do it. But it's not going to do anything for him long term. And maybe I should just focus on Jedi Master Luke. Or yeah, Jedi Master Luke. Let's do it. All right, we got Master's training on both. Let's just do it. See, that's just kind of a wasted turn. But I'm only at 40%. I don't know if this is how I should be playing this. You leave him alone. Can dispel that, I guess. I'm concerned about time. Yeah, I think we just take Luke out, or Master Luke out, is what it feels like. This is also one of those things where I'm wondering, have I done this yet in 3? I have done this in 3v3, just when I did it, it wasn't, Hermit Yoda wasn't here. Alright, we get our ultimate. Ooh, okay. I want to equalize the health just in case. But it's over now. Let me get my Luke faster. Mods, I've been delaying slicing mods because I want to make a video on it. Right? I kind of want to. I've just been hoarding slicing mods because I want to do like a Twitch stream where I just go through all my mod slicing mats I've been hoarding for a while. My mod inventory has been full for a while, so I can't even really farm for mods right now because I don't have room to put them anywhere. Alright, we're going to do Rex 5s and Commander Ahsoka. I should just... This is one of those days where I took a nap before recording, so it's late, but I'm alert. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta... This is bad timing. Alright. I guess we'll do that. I don't even know how I want to play this yet. Who's gonna assist more? 5s? I think we just need to focus on GK. I have a dog situation right now where they are barking, but I can't really afford to control them in the middle of this battle. This is... I need to handle this. This... Alright, I need to get rid of the foresight. We can't deal with that right now. Get rid of this foresight. Come here. Can we take out Jolie now? Alright, Ahsoka. Is this evadable? This is probably not evadable, right? Okay, good. Yeah, Commander Ahsoka's been better at Gear 12, but she's just a character you gotta rush to relics. I've played around with her just for testing purposes to get a feel at different gear levels what she would be like, but no. There's just no point. And this has only been the first week of her at Gear 12. I mean, I knew this because from we had several weeks of Gear 11 testing where I wanted to get a feel. Man, what? You guys will gas solo this? I don't even remember what the other teams were. I might have wanted to use gas for something else, but I don't think this is just a weird defense. Like, I'm perplexed by this opponent because he takes the time to set down a defense. He takes the time to set down a defense, but he doesn't play on offense. And then he sets a pretty weak defense. Like usually I wouldn't expect more than just set down a tough defense. Like he's got a solid roster. He's got a lot of things. He doesn't have Zetas on these guys. Well, this team isn't even really a team. I guess we'll do my Wampa thing here. I guess we could do Jedi Knight Revan though, that would be easier. Let's take a look at that top territory. The new account is going to be a challenge. That guy cleared me, one-shot everything. He has a good roster, put down some stuff, just like, I gotta handle this situation. Alright, this is a little bit more of a puzzle. We'll spend more attention here, but not much. It's just more... Because these teams are weird, we need to think for a second. This Rux 5's one is not really a big deal. We still have so much stuff. I'm thinking about this Rux 5's right now because that's the toughest team. The rest of this is all kind of nonsense. But Rex 5's Barris, that's a legitimate team that actually does well on defense Usually, though, I think it requires a Relic Barris to be good on defense. I just want to make sure I'm not... I want to make sure I'm not disrespecting it. Because disrespecting teams is when you get in trouble. I must feel like I should JTR that. I just don't know if there's enough damage to do it fast. We could do JKR, but JKR will be more useful in other locations. What we really just want is to power through it quickly. I think we're just going to CLS it. Let's not overthink this. If Barris slows me down, like we can throw Confuse onto 5 so we can't taunt. We can take out Barris so the Zeta doesn't complicate things if it's even relevant. Maybe we will just take her down. Maybe that'll be just faster. I'm hoping the AoE here takes her out, yeah. Okay, now we can be less interrupted and just focus on 5s. Okay. Now we can start flexing our muscles on the rest. I think I'm just going to Han Shui this. Bring in Wedge for the speed. Han and chew it up. Was that 1 or 2 Zetas on Old Ben? So this is why I want to start live streaming, so when I ask a question like that, I can get an answer. Because I would like to know how persistent the taunt is going to be. But I brought in Han and Chewie so we can just stun Droidica and take him out. Spirit is doing absolutely nothing. I mean, Old Ben's under control, so we're just going to basic Spirits because then we don't have to worry about the Foresight. We're going to do the same deal. Stun Old Ben. We didn't get it. But let's just take out Spirit. Okay. I brought that was just me wanting control for those characters so that the things that they do doesn't work. Like this Old Ben team is the stuff that I throw on my defense, but I use Chopper. Because Chopper adds evasion and Chopper has synergy with droids where I forget what he does actually. I think maybe he adds foresight or something. Just makes it a little bit more annoying. Probably adds evasion too. Now JTR Rolo. We still have Vader. Hold up. Stepped away for a second. I have no idea what team this was. Alright, we got JTR. Probably need to move this music back. No, it's fine. We used both, yeah, both Han and Chewie are gone, and I mean Han and CLS are gone. Divided them up. Palpatine would be a little tempting, but really, we're just going to respect Rolo. We're not going to take any chances. We can just JKR her and she'll be gone. There's no other team in the back wall. JTR is really the toughest one left. So that's what we'll do. I was just thinking about JKR up against that Nute. We'll just take out Scavenger right away. I mean, she's only gear 11, so it's not really a big deal. It's going to be annoying. All right. I just want to get it to a 3-on-1 as quickly as possible. So I think I want to take out Watt. I don't want to use the marked on him on Watt though. That's a waste. Okay. Why was I even going after... This is what happens when I start getting tired. Why was I even going after what? Especially with the buff immunity that the marked is putting down on... Yeah. I'm getting tired. The nap... The effects of the nap are wearing off. Alright, we got Rolo. We got Nest and Kara at like gear 8. Which doesn't matter. But Kara does stun the Empire. But we can outspeed them, so it's not like that matters. I'm just going to JTR it. JTR feels... The only other thing I'm thinking right now is Palpatine. Do I want to just Palp Vader it? And you know what? Yeah, let's just... That's not Vader. That's Kylo Ren. We'll Palp Vader. We'll throw in Piet to boost the damage a little bit, just a little bit more. I don't think we need it or it matters. Yeah, let's just chuck it. Yeah, this is why I decided that. I'm sure all of that was not needed. Palp was just there to boost the speed more than anything. Alright, we're gonna do my thing here because that's probably my best option left. Although it's not as great when B1 is on defense, but it's only a Relic 1 B1, so it's not really a threat. We're definitely going to be misplaying the new account. You can already see it. Get that tank tech, get that weapons tech. Throw down that daze. Get a nice big hit on Nute. Just dispel, gets that buff immunity. This is working out nice. Take out Nute. One more hit. We'll revive him right away. Not a big deal. Just take him out. Do it right now. Come on. Come on. I should have taken out Nute there instead of that. I want Wampa to do the kill because he's got the weapon stack. Leave him alone. Alright, let's get B2 tanking again. It's too bad. Can we just take him out now? Perfect. See, like usually this counter is not sloppy. It's pretty safe and good, but B1 changes it. Because those AoEs, I mean, it's. I also have a Gear 12 Watt, which would, the relic would change things. I'll probably get that relic pretty soon because I'm probably going after Jedi Master Kenobi after the Executor. Lord Vader no longer makes sense as a second GL. Maybe not even a third GL. And I'm closer than a lot of people. I already have the Bad Batch at Gear 11 and almost 7 stars. How do I want to do this? Can I just nest this? The only annoying one here is Dooku. But we got a lot of tenacity on Nest. We have a daze that will minimize Dooku's effect. Everyone else doesn't do enough damage. The Sith Marauder's too low in gear. The stealth, though, is the only thing where that's going to drop one of my counters. I'm going to save that for Dooku. You got through my tenacity? Let's get the stun. Doc. Daze him. Dooku can't win this, he's just making it annoying. Alright. This Poe team here is nonsense. Yeah, let's see if Kylo can handle it. There's just a bunch of stuns here that might make this more annoying, but I don't think there's... The only thing there is the ramping damage from Finn. So I actually don't have a ton of... I'm not confident about it. I'd like to see if it'll happen. Yeah, see, I don't like this. Yeah. No, Kylo works against the Old Republic for a very specific reason, because they're ramping up the dots. It's a very specific counter. But sometimes when there's an advantage, he gets through. So I'll throw him in from time to time. But Finn has too many things going for him. Now that Jango one, I didn't think about how I want to handle that. I brought in Rey just because the amount of control she has is going to be preferred. Just take him out. Come on, just take him out. Don't prolong this. Just take out Finn. Come on. I don't know why he didn't set down... I know I said this earlier in the record. I don't know why he didn't set down a stronger defense. So Poggle, Jango, B2. We're just gonna triumvirate this. Move on. I want these guys at relics, at least some of them. But they're way further down the list. Canderous, who's been on my short list for months now, he's rapidly moving up priorities. But I mean, we still have like 3 months until Mal's in game. So I still have time to do that while I work on the Executor and another GL. You come on, Jango. Like, we're buddies. See, usually the Gear 11 Traya is fine. But that is one of the risks you run when you have Gear 11 stuff on your roster, is some characters can take them out with one hit. Alright, that'll take care of Jango. The rest of this doesn't matter. No, I don't know why people do Pago lead. I don't think I've ever lost to Pago lead in 3v3. I don't think people usually do. Like, maybe when you're climbing up in lower divisions, there's some niche uses. Maybe with the right relics, because if you had like relic geos, even though I consider that bloat, but a lot of people have relic geos, or if you had more relic separatist droids from other requirements than with the relics. But if you don't have the relics, Alright, how are we going to play this? This might be the best part of this whole thing. What was the relic level? 4. I'm gonna use Razor Crest here with Mace Windu. The problem is it works better as a cleanup against the Malevolence than on the starting lines. But the last time I've really tried that, it was before the Boba Fett touch-up. I wonder if we get through this. Because I think I need Akbar here. My concern is it's a lot harder to pick apart the Malevolence than it is to pick apart GK here, the Negotiator. What's your relic level? Relic 4. I just don't really trust my other fleets to do it other than Akbar here. We're just going to do my instincts. You know what? I will bring in the Phantom for once. Usually I'll undersize these battles and leave Phantom. But just in case, we'll do it. Okay, we get our wiggle. Hit Anakin hard. There's no way. Will this take him out? Just take him out. Yes! Alright, it's over. Give me the assist. I need that taunt back up. Alright. Yep. It's just, yep, this is what we want. Just keep at it. Let's take him out. We don't even need, oh, come on. That's your first reinforcement? Do you not have Plo? That's weird. Not even Ahsoka? That ship never comes out. All right, let's see it. And we have relics here that we did not have before last time we attempted this. We have relics now on Houndstooth and both Boba Fett and IG-2000. Don't have that CAD one yet. All right. Hyena's the one you got to care about. I will spread the breach though over here. Call in the Sith with Razor, get the mark, and now we're gonna. Alright. We'll be cleansing in a second with Houndstooth. Oh no, we won't, because he got stunned. Alright. I was going to bring in IG-2000 usually, but I'm wondering if we want Boba Fett right now. I'm going to just do IG-2000. This is what I think. This is what I want to do. It might be wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to pay for that. I should have been conservative. Yeah, we are going to pay for that. We might not get through the Malevolence. I mean, what am I saying? We're probably not getting through the Malevolence. This is going to die right now. Yeah. I should have brought up Boba Fett. I don't think my Empire is going to be strong enough for this. And I know my Finalizer and my Radis aren't. But maybe we get lucky. Don't like that. Oh no. Yeah, let's just do that. Nobody needs to really heal up yet. At least take out the Hyena Bomber. Yeah, this is over. Can we at least take out the Vulture Droid? No. He's about to be relicked. I think we do Hux first. I don't like it. You can have the Ghost. Oh, we'll give it to the Radis. You can have... No. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. It's also why the Mace Windu with the Razor Crest is just, it's always worked better as a cleanup. I'm wondering if we would have played with Rebels up against Malevolence, because with how weak that Negotiator was, we probably could have picked apart the Negotiator. Well, do the turn meter. Boo. Oh, I did that wrong. I need to click on Kylo. That was a dumb mistake. Can you give me the stun? Alright. Yeah, let's do the AoE, take out that Vulture Droid. Perfect. Yeah, let's do the big hit. Let's do it again. Stun him. Perfect. That's gonna kill me. Oof. Ugh. Don't just... Alright. Blow up Sunfac now. I'm gonna lose Kylo though. I guess, well, yeah, he can just have another turn. This is not gonna do. It's not gonna defeat anybody. But I don't think he has enough turn meter, right? Yeah, that looks like less than 50. Let's just do it anyway. I probably should have been more aggressive against the Houndstooth. Alright. You know what? Let's do this, because I'm going to get a reinforcement right now. Do I get target lock, right? Give me just one nice big hit. Take out Spy right here. Come on. What was that? Alright, fine. Go under... Yeah, why was I even doing that? Because I'm going to get another shot. If he lives long enough, I'll get another shot. Hit him this time. What is going on? Just get a good hit, because we're about to die. Just get some damage. Right, take him out, take him out. Yeah. Alright, Radis, you gotta come through for me. I'm bringing the dumbest fleet. Radis needs a tank so bad. Yeah, I just need to make it a rule for myself to, if I'm in this scenario, always bring the rebels up against the malevolence. I forget how all this stuff works. Because you guys all have deflector shield. We don't need to do that yet. Let's get the foresight up. Just take a big hit. Oh, come on. Will you leave? Yeah, just let's take out Spy. Oh yeah, we can do buff immunity. Let's, but I kind of, nah, we're gonna do the buff immunity. There we go. There we go. That's a full clear. Probably, no. I don't think the Radis would have made it if I had not taken out all of those other ships with all those other fleets. It kind of went the way it needed to go. I probably, though, could have taken out Houndstooth if I was more aggressive with the Silencer. I just thought the Silencer was going to die faster than it did. Because Finalizer and Radis, they have just a bunch of Gear 11 pilots. For the most part. Alright, I guess new account. But it is late. And back. Oh, why are you crashing on me as soon as I click on that? Okay, now let's see if we can do this without crashes. Last round was a win. That was also, all the attacks were shown in the last video, so we're not going to review it. Mugami Chinzano here is a player. This guy has good roster, everything that makes sense in the early game. Mishmash, but a good fleet, especially when you consider that he's got the Relic Vader. When you look at his team here, a lot of Zetas, a lot of level 85s. He's working on the right characters. Like, you look at Shaak Ti, you're like, okay, it's only 2-star. But it's the kit that matters. It's something that I talk about a lot, where you just rely on the quality of the kit and the synergies and don't worry about the rest. Things are maxed out here. Mods are good. Like, this guy is a solid player. So we're going to go in here, take a look. He had no trouble with my defense and also set down a solid defense. Does not have Darth Revan though, as I recall. I think I looked at that. So I do have one advantage there. So just quickly going through things. He one-shot everything, so there's nothing really to look at here. But went through the Akbar fleet. My Akbar fleet is not very good. It gets defends because of the quality of the fleet and from most people not having a good fleet offense. This back wall's pretty weak, like level 5 abilities max, maybe level 6 on Anakin. Front wall here. But looking at like his Vader is just going to crush those Geos. He could solo my Geos with his Vader. There's no problem with anything. So here, looking at what we got to deal with. Nothing terrifying, but they're all good. Like, those are the right Zetas. He's got Geos you just got to respect, but he's been smart about where he's been putting things. Like, I wouldn't put on the Queen's Will or whichever Zeta it is for Brood Alpha. Like, I don't think it's necessary. He did put down a softer defense than I did. So hopefully we can work through it. We're going to start with Geos because that's a situation where if it works, we're fine. If it doesn't work, we're in trouble. Let me just make sure I clicked on the right thing. I'm getting way too tired, so I could have easily misclicked. Yeah, I want to put those Carbantes on for Thrawn just to take him to Gear 8 for like these kinds of purposes. Especially now when 5v5 troopers are being pulled away from Palpatine. Sith are being pulled away from Palpatine because we have other characters and other synergistic teams building. Like, now we're getting to a point where having Thrawn is more necessary than a luxury. He's been a luxury for a long time where I've just ignored him. Alright, we've learned from this in the past. We're going to be careful. I want my ability blocks. We're not going to do this too early like we did last time, and we got through it last time, but it was a mess. I need to land that ability block. Give me that ability block. Finally. Ability block. Fracture. Come on. Can we chuck this? No. That was dumb. Alright. Take him out. Take him out. Get rid of just that health pool and we chuck it. The one thing I do have on him is depth. And I have characters like it, Shaak Ti, but my Shaak Ti is already more star. I've got like a 6-star Shaak Ti right now. I don't know if I promoted her to that level. I think we just CLS this, but we need to clear out the bottom territory now. I think I'm going to Darth Revan this. This might be a mistake. But it's not Anakin and Kenobi. Like, it's not the ideal Padme squad. Alright, I got a mod advantage. I'm gonna hit, because this is a low, all these abilities are low level, so I can't hit Padme and fear everybody else. Echo's under fear, so I'm gonna hit Arc, hit the stagger, and that'll put fear on Padme. Never mind, that's what I wanted to happen, that's not what happened. Alright, this ability block. Alright, we'll get the shock up, blast everybody, we'll be good. Or whatever, we're good regardless, but... Okay. Okay, we are 3/4 of a year through on this roster, and we have everything through Darth Revan. I'm gonna get JTR soon, especially with these double drops that we just had. We'll have JTR. I only have Chewie left for JTR. So we're probably maybe even a week from JTR being unlocked. And then in future iterations of this, after Quill and IG-11 become double drops or accelerated farms, BAM can be unlocked by this point too. Like, even before JTR, the way I did things. All right, Phoenix here. I think we're just going to Troopers this. This is what we've been doing the last couple rounds. Where we take something solid, but without detracting from the rest of the roster. Throw that failure on Stormtrooper. We're just going to focus on Hera. We'll Dispel now with Piet. And now we got another taunt to deal with. Should have waited until both taunts were up. Yeah, let's take him out. We could have done this a little faster, but it's straightforward. Alright. I love Piet so much. I'm gonna be so happy when he's an accelerated fireman. Or didn't he just become one? I think he just became one. I forget. Okay, let's check out this back wall. Hux. See, this is what I'm talking about, this guy. That crew's going to be a problem. This is... We can use my Jedi Knight Revan there. I guess my CLS could probably handle it. That's what we would do on my main roster. And that will allow me to use Jedi Knight Revan down below. He doesn't have the Merciless Massacre Zeta. What else is up above? It's Shaak Ti. That might be a Han situation. We could try and play this like the main account. I just don't trust my characters. Which Zeta? Is this the lead? Be the lead. Be the lead. Yes! That means that the Zeta is not going to come into play in this battle. We're going to approach this as if this was my main account and all this was optimal, which it's not. So things might not work out as anticipated, especially with C-3PO. He's a little slow. His abilities are the lowest. 3PO Chewie at least has at least one or two of the Omegas. Most of the abilities are leveled up. But 3PO just... He has so many abilities. Leveling that stuff up is so expensive. And he's a tough gear. And there's no Zeta on Sith Trooper, so I'm going to go for Hux. Let me see if we can just take out Sith Trooper before he begins. We're going to keep Han and Chewie for Shaak Ti. That actually might be more problematic than anything. CLS may have been better for Han for Shaak Ti. No, I think we're playing it right. We're playing it right. Because Han's gonna shoot first and just wipe out Shaak Ti, hopefully. I think we should do that battle first. But Jedi Knight Revan's the plan there, and I don't know my plan yet for the troopers, but I should probably think about that. We might not have a good solution for the troopers, honestly. All right. All right, wipe out Shaak Ti. Perfect. see if we can stun Rex. Don't die. Alright, now we take out 5s. Okay. All that is going according to the plan. I gotta figure out my... Let me look at this ship real quick. We've got the advantage there. We'll clear that, no problem. We'll have less problem than he did for fleets. I think I'm actually more concerned. You see the levels here. I'm more concerned with these troopers. Maybe we can use something else up again. Oh, we got bounty hunters still. Thinking through this. Piet. We can get around the inevitable... Well, either way, with either scenario, we could get around inevitable failure. I still want to... We're going to play this as if it was the main account. Actually, no, that's the better way to go, because my Jedi are weaker. What am I even thinking? My bounty hunters are way stronger than my Jedi. And we don't have the Zeta yet on Jolie. Because I needed that credit heist to level up Jolie and Yoda. And then I needed to wait for ability mats. Because those... I don't know about Jolie's, but battle meditation on Yoda is like 40 purple ability mats. We can just hit Grievous. Yeah, whatever. Grievous is probably not even the threat here. Droidic is honestly probably the threat. And I may have misplayed it. Let's get Foresight up a little. Let's swap over here. We have no Dispel. I probably should have hit Droidica, because now we gotta take a hit. Let's at least get rid of that buff immunity. Ooh. Yeah. I should have taken out Droidica first, because without Metaloid Monstrosities, it's not, Grievous isn't a threat, especially the gear level and everything. We got lucky, but we could have got more banners out of that. I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm not in love with it. Let's get the debuffs out. We only got one. I was really hoping to go after Piet. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna... We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Alright, this guy won. Unless he was really inefficient on banners, but I don't think he was. And maybe I should have forfeited, but let's clear fleet real quick. We did not get lucky on those debuffs. That did not help. And I was kind of surprised that Veers was able to... Veers had the most stars out of everybody. But Piet had the most gear. I think we can get away with that. I'm thinking just in terms of banners. Let's just do that. The star counts were so low that I think we can crush it. Yeah, I'm going to get the starting turns. I want to save that big hit. It's just basic. Okay. Everybody brings out Slave 1. I mean, the math might be different on it now, but not really. Yeah, we're not making up the banner difference. There's no way. There's not enough teams to make... Even if you were inefficient on banners, there would have to be more teams on defense to make up like the 15 banners we're losing from needing 2 attempts. Maybe I should have brought Jedinet Revan here. That was why I was deliberating it. And now I don't have a great team because I could have split up my bounty hunters differently and had a much better team because now I don't have a good leader. I want to beat it just to see where we end up with banners. Otherwise, we're not going to even... These are my worst bounty hunters. Does he have the Zeta on Veers? It really feels like it. God, I wish I had Mission and Zelbar geared up. Johnny sucks. I gotta do it. This turn meter train is just gonna kill me. I feel like I can take out Range Trooper more easily. if I survive long enough. I don't think I can beat this team. I should have... I actually don't even know if my Jedi would have beat it. But I think that would have been the better choice. And you know what? I think I'm going to die this way. Because at least Piet's used inevitable failure. The mods on these guys are good. No way my troopers can match that. I was not expecting these troopers to be so good. Yeah, my troopers just aren't even the same class. No, I can't full clear this guy. He's breaking my win streak. This is going to be my 4th loss on this account. I haven't lost on this account in like 2 or 3 seasons. Alright, no, we're calling it. Congrats to Mugami. Alright. I've got a busy week ahead of me, but there's a lot of stuff I'm behind on with this channel. I'm going to see how I balance it. But thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other. This is still plays Galaxy of Heroes.